Morning, you guys. Happy Monday. It's another Monday. It's another week. Never miss a Monday. Here it is May the 11th, day 57 in our state mandated shutdown. Sorry for my completely uneven photos behind me. They keep falling, so I have to figure out another solution for hanging them on that wall. But today, I want to talk to you guys about something else that I've thought of over the last couple days is this idea. I've talked to a lot of people who are, just kind of stressing and worrying about stuff, and especially things that they have control over. And so I was having this conversation with our family and our kids and just talking to them about, for me, from my perspective, this is the time not to stress and worry about those things that maybe cause you guys stress and anxiety and worry before that you actually have control over. And I talk about it a lot, but this idea around our schedule. Hey, if there is any part of your schedule that just stresses you out. So for us, I'll use our situation as an example. So for us, and this is just our way of doing things, right? But I'm hoping that maybe it helps you guys. Like for us, we have 3 kids in 3 different schools. So when we're in the school schedule, right, it is bananas. It's bananas. And I don't know about you guys, but so basically school starts, let's just call it 8. So let's call it 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so those are the start times for school. And then it ends 2, 3, and 4. So do the math, right? That's essentially 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon that you kind of have to devote if you want to be present or around for your kids around that school time. That is 6 hours. That's almost a full work day. So anybody also who wants to question whether or not stay-at-home parents actually work, they do. There's a lot to be done. And the schedule alone is work. And so for us, when we're in that school schedule, it creates just this another burden because both myself and my husband work full time, right? And so we work full time. The kids, all 3 have a completely different schedule, and that's not even to throw the activities on top of it. So for us, this shutdown time and this quarantine time has eliminated those schedules, which has been amazing. It's been our most favorite part of it all, on top of just spending time together. And so for us, we have shared with our kids, they're like, oh, well, do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? And the timing and staying up and waking up and blah, blah, blah. We are using it as a time to not stress and not worry about the schedule. That works well for us. That works well for our family, because I believe that this is a time to not stress and not worry about all those things that we had going on in our life that just stressed us the hell out. And I know I'm not alone, because I've talked in person with several people who agreed quietly, because a lot of us are kind of like, oh, well, I hate to say it, but I love the fact that we don't have to worry about school and the schedule, right? Because they can get their work done in such a short period of time. It's really, really awesome. And that period of time can be whenever you want. I know working parents that their kids stay up, and so they sleep in the morning because their parents are out to work or working early in the morning. And so you have that overlap where you're not missing out, or you're not having to have your kid entertain themselves by themselves. And then when they wake up, they do whatever. And then when the parents are done with work in the afternoon or the evening, then they're doing their work, their schoolwork time, right? That works awesome for them. What I'm saying to you is try not to feel like you have to lock into this amazing, Pinterest, stay at home, homeschooling parent thing, or this amazing perfect parent 101 daily schedule routine, right? I've seen people post schedules of by the minute, by the hour for the whole day of what their kids by age should be doing. And like I said, if that gives you anxiety and makes you anxious and kind of makes you feel a little bit crazy, don't do it. If it brings you joy, do that. If it doesn't, don't do that. Hey, that's my tip. Hey, do what brings you joy, don't do what doesn't bring you joy. And because I personally believe that having this time to not worry and stress is going to benefit your family and benefit you and benefit your kids so much more than if you worried endlessly every day and stress and just fought with everybody in your family about a schedule and what they should and shouldn't be doing when. But that's just my 2 cents. So that's a recommendation for you guys. We're getting down to it, maybe a month or so before we start to come out of this, I hope. And so you guys have that much time to kind of figure out what this looks like on the other side. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully you guys had an awesome weekend. Happy Mother's Day, and we'll talk to you soon.